Getting you the evidence you need to bust a cheater. This is Dave Ryan's War of the Roses, 101.3 KDWB.
Do you remember the War of the Roses? It was a few years ago, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, where the guy would disappear for the weekend, and he actually claimed, it still cracks me up, that he had been abducted by a UFO.
I've heard this on a replay. I was not here when you guys did this one, but
yes,
it's hard to forget that one.
I'll be honest, I can't remember how it turned out. I think he was cheating because, of course, the idea that he was abducted by a UFO, kind of doubtful.
Kind of.
But, there are guys who will make up any kind of lie. So we're talking to Lana, and Lana, I'll be honest with you, I read your email, and I'm like, I don't even want to do this one. This one sounds so stupid. But the more I read it, I thought, let's give it a shot. How you doing, Lana?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Okay.
How are you guys?
Good. Thanks for being on War of the Roses. Let's start off with this. I mean, you know that PJ, your boyfriend, has cheated on you. You know this.
Yes, I'm fully aware of it. But he says that it's something that, will happen. I mean, I knew it from the beginning when we first met.
Yep.
The night we met, he was making out with another chick, so
the night you met, so really, I mean, you weren't even a couple, obviously, then, but you kind of felt like a connection with him or whatever, and then he made out with somebody else, like, across the room, or what?
Well, yeah, I mean, we met, he asked for my number, and then when he called me the next day, I was like, yeah, I saw you making out with someone, what's the deal?
Oh, okay.
I know it's going to sound really, really stupid, but he says when there's a full moon that, something happens to his personality and he has this sort of like out-of-body experience and he doesn't know what he's doing and he's going to cheat and hook up with someone else.
Now I understand, Dave.
Yes.
Why the abduction story came in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This makes sense.
No, but I mean, I believe it because like you hear about it all the time, when there's like a full moon, people think they develop, powers or like the emergency room calls happen randomly in traffic accidents and dogs are biting everything and like crazy old people are going nuts.
Okay, I will say it's funny because just as you were saying that, I was not too long ago I heard from a friend who works at like a senior assisted living or whatever, or maybe a little bit more like a memory care or something or other, that the old people there get all riled up and get a weird energy when the full moon is out. So,
well, I know some people, they really are into like horoscopes. They're really into that kind of stuff. They really believe in that. And I am the kind of person that's open to it. I want to believe it, but I cannot imagine believing my boyfriend using that as his excuse to make out with another chick.
Could be worse. He could be robbing banks during the full moon. He could be doing drugs during the full moon. It could be a whole lot worse. He could be carjacking people, stealing bicycles during the full moon.
Listening to yourself?
No, I don't listen to myself. I drive myself crazy.
That's a good plan.
All right, so you've kind of settled on the idea that this is going to happen. So why in the world do you even want to do War of the Roses when you know he's cheating anyway?
Well, I mean, I want to know if this girl means more than just sex. Like, I want to know if it's a full moon kind of spiel, like what he's saying, or if he actually has feelings for her.
Okay. So you are a couple, so he clearly should send roses to you. If the girl is just...
Now, yeah.
You're a couple, so he should clearly send roses to you. So if he sends them to somebody else, then maybe the full moon excuse is just a big bunch of BS, which we think it is anyway. All right.
You have to admit it sounds a little crazy.
Well, why in the world would you go out with somebody who's like going to regularly cheat on you once every 30 days anyway? Why is that okay? I mean, I guess some couples, I know a couple that's in literally an open marriage.
Yeah.
They literally can go away like he's got his weekend, she's got her weekend, and they don't talk about it. But you're somehow okay with it.
I mean, I feel like he's faithful to me throughout the month, and then, when there's a full moon, he says he can't help it.
What guy wouldn't want that pass? Guess what?
Don't even start trying that.
It's been about 4 weeks. I'm going to go out and hook up with Claire this weekend. Can't help it. All right, so we want to call him. Let's see if I get this straight. So we want to call PJ and see who he sends roses to with a little fake test of the cable company or the phone company or whatever we work out. And then it will give him the roses to see who he wants to send them to. And he should say Lana. Do you know the name of the other girl that he hooks up with? Is it one girl or is it like, who is it? Do you know?
Yeah, I mean, he says it's just one girl, his ex, Kara. I met her before. obviously. I saw her that night.
Well, that's the weird thing. So he is not hooking up even the full moon. He has enough self-control not to hook up with randoms. Was it Kara that he was making out with the night you met?
Yes.
Okay. This is weird. Okay, we're going to call PJ right now. Here we go.
Hi, okay, PJ, that's the survey. And as promised, we do have the dozen long-stem romantic roses. And what we do is we put a card on the roses. You can send those to anyone, anywhere, and you won't find it on your bill. It's just kind of a thank you for taking the time out of your day to conduct our survey with us. So,
oh, sweet.
Yeah. What we need is a name, first and last name. Who would you like to send those to?
Lana. Lana.
Okay. And you can attach a card with a note if you would like. What would you like the card to say?
Okay. How about, I really care about you.
That's nice.
Well, that is nice.
Aww.
That is very nice because that is, let me explain what's going on here because there's a little bit of explaining to do here, PJ.
Hello? Okay.
Hello? Yeah. Well, I know. Weird male voice jumps in all of a sudden.
That is weird.
I'm going to spell it all out for you. Here's what's going on. We're not your cable company, and we were just calling you from the Dave Ryan in the Morning Show over at KDWB to see if you won a dozen roses, who you would send them to, and you sent them to Lana, who is, I guess that's your girlfriend, right?
Okay, kind of.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit weird. Okay.
Yep.
Well, here's the reason why we even called you. It's not really a prank phone call.
No.
It's more just to see if you would send them to Lana because Lana, she listens to our show, and Lana called us up, and she said, I want to see who PJ would send roses to because she's worried. I'm gonna be flat out honest with you. She told us all about the full moon thing. You know, when I say the full moon thing, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, that's a little embarrassing, but yeah, totally.
Okay.
So you admit that the full moon changes you. You can't control what happens on a full moon.
Oh, you know how it is. Like, the full moon,
No?
that's a crazy time.
Well, I mean, that's what we hear, and, there are people who believe that and some people who don't. I'm a little skeptical myself, but basically, Lana understands, and she says that when it's the full moon, you will admittedly cheat on Lana, and she's not okay with it, but she deals with it because she understands that you, quote unquote, can't help yourself.
Well, I told her how it was. Like, I'm not saying like my inner werewolf comes out, but like it's kind of like an out of body experience. It's not.
That's what she said. She said exactly those words, out of body experience. Man, you have got her hoodwinked.
Hoodwinked, bamboozled.
Okay. But you're serious about this. This is for real.
It is for real. Like, I'm not the only one. Like, everybody says crazy stuff happens at the full moon.
I've heard that too. Well, let me ask you a question. Between us, who are you hooking up with? What are the women that you're hooking up with? I mean, how many? And I mean, I don't know them. We don't know them. But throw me some random names of like the girls that you're hooking up with.
Well, I guess it's like on one hand, it's like Brianne and Carly and Jenny.
Now you say Brianne and Carly like you're together, the three of you together, or is it just Brianne, Carly?
Oh man, not yet. But like, I mean that might be it. Actually, it might be less than one hand.
Then why did you tell me that there was only one?
Oh, here she comes.
Forgot to tell you Lana was on the phone.
Yeah, by the way, Lana's on the phone right now. She's been listening.
Bamboozled.
What?
Yeah. Lana.
Who's Brianna? Who are these girls?
Let me help you out here because Lana's listening. I forgot to tell you that Lana's listening on the phone here. And Lana knew you were hooking up with Kara, but it turns out Brianne, and who was the other one? And Carly.
I can't keep track of all of them.
Carly and Jenny and Kara?
You said it was just one girl. You said it was just Kara.
I never said that. Like, well, I wouldn't say that. Like, maybe I just mentioned her name, but like, no.
No, you said it was just her. Why else would I be okay with this? Why would I let you go out and have sex with a bunch of girls?
It's not a bunch. Okay, first of all, I never said that, and it's not a bunch of girls. It's like maybe 4 max. And
but you told her it was one. I mean, I'm pretty sure she would remember that because she's already pretty lenient letting you sleep with your ex when it's a full moon out. which is crazy
Okay,
for probably everyone else listening.
I don't know whose side you're on, but, like, this is between us, and, like, this is a done issue. Like, we already settled on this. You knew how it was going to be.
You lied to me. You flat out lied to me.
No, I did not lie to you. Like,
Yes, you
I
did.
never
You
actually.
100% lied to me. You
I never
it was
said
one
that.
girl,
I never
and now
said
you're
that.
saying
You,
it's
like-
four. So you
Okay,
flat
I
out
never
lied to
said
me.
that.
I mean, that's literally what you did, because, like, you told me it was
so
one
now you're
girl,
calling
and then
me a
it's
liar
four.
because you probably, like,
Four,
interrupted me or, like.
that's a flat out lie. Like,
No,
what
I
kind
never
of
said
guy
that. I
are
never.
you?
Yeah,
I should've
okay,
known
now
from
you're
the
calling me a
beginning that
liar?
The night that we
So,
met,
just
that you were making out with
you
some
ain't
other. Like, I should have just known. I should have. You know what? This guy is.
You ain't girl.
You are
Okay.
nothing.
Lana, you ain't.
That was Dave